Rise and shine, family. It is around 8:30, maybe 8:45 a.m. I had probably the worst sleep that I've had this entire pregnancy. No, that's not true. That's definitely not true. I've had lots of nights of waking up to throw up. I think I'm coming down with a little cold. Fun fact, when you're pregnant, your immune system is much more likely to become compromised. So now that the temperatures have significantly dropped, I think my body was just a little startled by that. And last night, my nose was so stuffy, I could barely breathe all night. I'm blowing my nose, tossing and turning. But anyway, not to start this vlog off on complaining, because I'm so grateful to be awake and alive. Wow, I have not brushed my teeth, washed my face, or done anything. So let's fix that. One thing I have noticed about this pregnancy that is kind of funny but also not funny is that my gag reflexes are so sensitive. I guess because the beginning of my pregnancy I was sick a lot, and so now that when I try to brush my tongue every single time, morning and night, when I'm brushing my tongue, I have to brush like because the second I go back a little bit far, it's over. I've been using this face brush for the past few months. It's pretty awesome. It's from Towel Clean, and what's so revolutionary about it, besides the shape, I like that it's shaped like, unlike the ones that are like a handle, it's shaped like a tennis ball, so I feel like I can hold it a lot better and like use it in different ways. The thing that really sets it apart from other face brushes is that I can stick this into the dock and it has a UV light that completely cleans it and kills 99.9% of the bacteria that it got from my face or from, you know, the air or whatever, so that when I use it again, it's a completely clean and dry face brush. It dries it and it cleans it, and UV light is foolproof for cleaning. So I think that's really cool. Most face brushes, like when I had one before this, my Clairsonic brush, I would just finish cleaning and just sit it on the counter. You know, eventually I would clean it sometimes, but the UV light is a way to know that the germs, the bacteria are dead. So I really like this brush. It has a bunch of different sort of settings. This is the daily use one, and there's one for sensitivity, and there's one for exfoliation that's a little bit rougher. My camera just died, so now we're on my phone because I wanted to finish what I was saying to you all. The face brush I've been using for the past several months, it's made a significant difference on my skin. I've noticed that my skin is a lot softer now, and I'm able to keep away the things that were coming up on my face. I mean, my face hasn't looked this good in 2019 in a while. Y'all have seen the facial journey I've been going on, so I'm happy that this brush is a part of my skincare routine now. And y'all know how I do. I always want to share the goodies with you. So you can get this brush that is award-winning. It's won tons of awards. Every review on the website is giving it 5 stars. Everyone loves it. You can get it right now for only $49. That's 62% off. It's usually $129 because it is that revolutionary. Plus, Towel Clean is having their Black Friday sale now, so you can get the brush for $49 and you get to pick a free gift with your purchase, and everything else on the site is 62% off. So if you're looking for some skincare upgrades, now would be the time to do that. It's lasting all the way until November 29th while supplies last, so definitely go check it out. They gave Earth Mom Medicine followers a specific link and code. You can find that below in the description, and let me know if you end up trying it out. You know I love to hear how you all like our little deals. Alrighty, face is clean. We're gonna put some moisturizer on and do something with this hair and go downstairs and get something to eat. That is my 14-week belly. There it is. Baby is the size of an orange. So they're like right there, the size of my fist. just living in there, just swimming around. It's pretty crazy. Now that I am 14 weeks, I am finally starting to get a little bit of relief from the morning sickness. Actually a lot, probably like 70% relief from or I'm feeling 70% better than what I was feeling for the first 12 weeks of pregnancy. I was getting hit with intense morning sickness. They call it morning sickness, but every pregnant person that I've spoken to can attest that it should be called all day sickness because it doesn't just hit in the morning. It was hitting me hardcore at like 5 a.m. and then again at 9 and then again at noon and then again at like 3 p.m. and again at 5 p.m. I mean, and it was even worse if I let myself get a little bit hungry, which is annoying because I'm not used to grazing throughout the day, you know, having crackers and snacks and fruit and this like every freaking hour. I can go 3, 4, 5 hours without eating something. And I was not able to do that during this first 12 weeks of pregnancy. I had to keep something in my stomach at all times. The second I let myself get a little empty, I feel like 2 hours has gone by and I haven't eaten anything, it starts to creep back up. It's like my stomach starts to churn. Ooh, it was intense and nothing was really helping me. Everyone's like, you should try ginger. And honestly, I found that ginger was making it worse. Because of the spiciness, it was giving me heartburn. And also it just wasn't sitting right in my stomach. It wasn't helping at all. Even the ginger candies, they kind of helped a little bit, but I don't really think they did. Yogurt kind of helped, like something that was creamy. Smoothies helped me so much because I don't know why. I spoke to a few pregnant people that were like, what? I couldn't keep anything that was like that down. But I'm so grateful and blessed that I was able to keep smoothies down 90% of the time. So if I didn't want anything to eat, I would just make a smoothie and pile it in with all the nutrition I could find, you know, green powders and kale and spinach and all that good stuff. It made me feel less guilty about not wanting to eat real food because my appetite has been so messed up. When I went to go see the doctor for the first time, I was smaller than I was before I'd gotten pregnant, and so I didn't want that to keep happening. I wanted to make sure I was having what I'm supposed to have. So I'm grateful that I am past that. And although I am feeling a lot better, I noticed that if I let myself go too long without eating in the morning time still, I will start to get a little queasy. So let's make some breakfast. I think I'm gonna make a green juice and have some yogurt and berries. That's been my favorite thing lately, is to have yogurt, berries, and granola in the morning. Let's do it. Alrighty, here we are. I've got yogurt, berries, and granola in here. It's mostly berries. I have had a crazy berry craving. I bought 3 cases of strawberries yesterday, and it's probably going to be all gone in 3 days. I eat like a case a day. I guess it's a pregnancy craving because I go through fruit phases where I like something for a certain amount of time, then I want something else. I cannot get enough berries. I'm sorry I didn't show you all the process of making this. I started to film it and then I jinxed myself by talking to you all about sickness because as I was cutting the strawberries and filming it, I started to feel a little queasy and I'm like, yo, I don't have time to film this. I need to just hurry up. I just had to cut, throw it in there, juice, and be done with it. And now I'm gonna sit here and eat this. So what went into this juice was kale, spinach, cucumber, celery, and lemon and grapefruit. That's what I did. I put grapefruit because I've also been on a huge citrus kick. Been loving my grapefruit juice every day. What I've been doing lately is trying to have intentional, slower mornings. I usually get up, do my morning routine, and sit down and answer emails and start work while I eat breakfast. Since I've been pregnant, I've been trying to slow down and make sure that my day and everything that I do throughout my day has a positive intention and is a little bit more thought about. I'm gonna have to start, spiritually shifting my life and my behaviors as we get closer to bringing this soul earth side. And I don't wanna have behaviors that I don't align with when I have a baby, like waking up and immediately picking up my phone and scrolling, or getting up and immediately starting work without doing my self-care first. So it's just little tiny decisions that I'm having to shift to feel better. And one of them has been having my breakfast and not looking at a screen, just sitting here and actually enjoying it, quietly. One thing I will do that is with technology is I'll listen to a podcast. My favorite podcast I've been listening to these days is called the Free Birth Society. Many of you are probably aware of it. She speaks about free birthing. And for those of you who are not aware of what that is, free birthing is birthing unassisted, meaning you're not in a hospital, you're at home, and you're birthing with just you and your partner, maybe you and your mom. I actually heard a story of a single mother who free birthed completely alone, which is wow, brave. Yeah, so it's not, you don't have like a nurse or a midwife or something or someone there. So it's amazing to learn about. And the people that free birth are so brave and so strong. My friend Jinty free birthed at home with her partner and her daughter. It was so beautiful. If you all follow Jinty, she also has a YouTube channel. I'll link it below. You should totally check her out. My friend Christy just had a free birth at home with her partner and her daughter. Check her out too. I will link her video below. Ugh, so empowering, so beautiful. And while we are not planning a complete free birth, I have hired a midwife and a doula. It's still amazing and empowering and exciting for me to listen to their stories. And I like to listen to the free birth stories specifically because people were not depending on anyone else outside of themselves. And so I want my birth to be very much like that. Although I will have help around me and support around me, I do want to feel like I have a grasp on the situation. You know, I want to feel like I am empowered enough and I trust my body and I trust my baby to not have to rely on too many outside voices. So I actually am going to listen to an episode right now because I have been wanting to hear this new episode that just came out with a woman named Yolanda who just had her 8th free birth at home, her 8th child. And supposedly it's a really good episode because her birth was a complete whirlwind. So I'm going to listen to that. I'll link that below if y'all are interested in hearing this episode. And I'll see you after breakfast. All right, it's about 1 o'clock. I ate breakfast. I listened to my podcast, got lost in a YouTube hole for a little bit, watching creators that I enjoy, like Ellen Fisher, Jinty Fell, Belief in Fatherhood, LaGuardia Cross. There are so many people I love to watch, but anyway, I answered a ton of emails, and now I am going to take the dog for a walk because she's been acting crazy this morning, like just getting into stuff that she has no business getting into, chasing after the cat, barking for no reason, jumping up on the door when I let her outside, chasing after the UPS guy. Just she's really high energy this morning, so even though it's cold, I'm gonna bundle up and take her out for a 1 or 2 mile walk. Maybe that'll tire her out a little bit, get some fresh air, and come back because my brother's gonna come over and help me fulfill orders. I have over 90 orders to fill today. Which is amazing, but also super daunting to look at because I really don't like getting emails from people that are like, where is my order? But I'm also like, I'm trying to move as fast as I can. So brother's coming over to help out, thankfully. Let's go on this walk. Go for a walk. You're getting too big for your harness. Go. And off we go. It's actually really nice out here. Goodbye, beautiful home. Sometimes I wonder why we decided to get a Great Dane. I mean, I grew up with Great Danes my whole life, and I always wanted one. And it was so perfect that my dad already had her. But wow, she's just such a handful. She's so big, and she's pulling me right now. She's just so intense for the cats. The cats are always like, ugh, get away from me. It's like if you have a Chihuahua or a Shih Tzu or something and they're super hyper, it's fine. They don't cause destruction because they're so little. But when she gets hyper, I'm like, you need to go outside because you are tearing down the entire house. She's only 7 months old and she is getting up there to be almost 100 pounds. Big lady. But I still love her. And I'm really looking forward to her calming down out of this puppy phase and being a little bit more chill, especially when the baby comes. it's pretty interesting to see how much more tired I get from doing things that I didn't used to get tired from doing before. Like walking 2 miles feels like I walked 10. And I honestly could lay down for a 3-hour nap right now after that walk. But there is a lot of work to be done. But quickly, I wanted to show you all this awesome thing that I received in the mail. I'm working together with a friend of mine. Her name is Adelaide, and she has created a menstrual care kit that I think is pretty darn nifty. So let me show you all what is in it. It says Womb Wisdom right here. Ooh, I'm excited for this. In every menstrual care kit, moon cycle kit that you receive from Adelaide, you will receive a lot of goodies. The first one, and wow, my favorite, I'm really happy to be seeing it in person. It's beautiful. This is a big hand-painted piece that Adelaide did, but in every moon cycle care kit, you get a print of it. And this is a moon cycle calendar so that you can track your menstrual cycle with the moon. And up here, you've got the months and then the days of the year, and you've got the zodiac signs at the bottom. And as you bleed, you will mark when you're bleeding, and you can kind of track your bleeding with the moon, and it's so beautiful. And I will start to use it when I get my cycle again after this baby. So along with the moon print, you get coloring pages. Now I'm excited to use these. I think it's a great idea because when you're on your cycle, it's a time for you to slow down and rest and be present with yourself and your body. And so something like coloring pages is a great way to do that. These are all original drawings done by Adelaide. This one says Womb Wisdom, and it's got this beautiful uterus depiction on it with the birds. This one is like an abstract drawing. You can see breasts there, and then they're holding their uterus. On the back of each coloring page, there are some motivational words. This one is about womb wisdom and the knowing. This one is a poem called I Am That I Am. Right here, we have moon, blood, and serpent medicine. Phases of arrival. And this one is called Sun and Moon. I think this one is my favorite. So beautiful. That masculine and feminine energy. Yep, that's what it says right here. This creation embodies a loving and compassionate bond between dual elements. The sun and the moon represent the masculine and the feminine. So then you've got some journaling sheets. When you're bleeding, it is a time to not only rest and honor your body, but also to journal and get introspective and really focus on what is important to you and what is coming up for you during this time. So I love that we've got some beautifully illustrated journaling pages as well. And of course, in the Womb Wisdom kit, you will also receive an Earth Element Medicine Yoni Steam. I don't have any packed right now. That's why my brother's coming over so that we can label and pack up a bunch of Yoni Steams that will go out today. But that also comes with every one. There is another small print. It says, hello, congrats on taking a step forward and honoring your unique moon cycle. Enter to win a free print of Womb Wisdom. This is the Womb Wisdom painting that she did. And then there's the Art by Adelaide sticker and another sticker. I like this one a lot. I am art. That's right. I am the art. So the link will be below for you all to look into those menstrual care kits. I think it's something wonderful to give to, let's say, a person that just got their first cycle, to sort of teach them the sacredness and the beauty that comes with bleeding every month, or just someone that you love, maybe for the holidays, or anyone that is your sister, your friend, your mom, anyone that you want to support them during their time of bleeding. I think it's a wonderful present. It's super affordable. And they're getting some coloring pages, journaling, stickers, art, and yoni steaming to help with the PMS or the cramping. You've got everything there in one kit. So check it out and let me know if you all decide to buy it or you try it out. I want to know what you think. All right, so don't get mad at me. I'm gonna end the vlog here. It's only because I have so much work to get done, and I'm probably gonna be up until 9-10 tonight packing orders and making sure my customers are happy. So Thank you for tuning in, and thank you all for the amazing messages and DMs and emails we have received since putting out our little announcement video. We are completely overjoyed from all of you at how much love this baby already has. I mean, I cried after we posted the video and I saw all of the comments flooding in of people that are so moved and so excited to watch the journey and already feeling love for our little baby. I mean, I could cry now. Keep it together. We are just head over heels in love with everything, with our lives, with the baby, with just everything that's happening right now. It's bliss and it is perfection. Matt and I are gonna sit down and do a pregnancy Q&A for you all, because there are a lot of questions flowing in about how we found out, and was the baby planned or unplanned, and what are our plans for the birth, midwife, doula, hospital, home, just so many different questions that we want to sit down and answer for you all. So if you have any particular questions that you want to be answered in that Q&A, please drop those questions below. Just put your question and then put Q&A next to it, or Q&A before, so we know that this is an official question for the Q&A, and then we'll make a list and we will dive into it this week, and it'll be out for you to watch in just a couple of days. All right, beautiful beings. Oh, before I go, don't forget to check out that Towel Clean Orbital Face Brush. The sale is going all the way until November 29th, which is not that long. Seriously, the brush has made a huge difference for my skin. It's so soft now. I'm not dealing with nearly as many issues as I was dealing with. I'm cleaning out my face, I'm getting that dirt out, and then I'm able to put it in its little dock, and what do you know? Technology cleans it for me. It's a great purchase, and you have the opportunity to get it for 62% off using my link and code below in the description. So make sure you check that out if you're looking for some skincare upgrades, and I will see you all in the next video. I love you. Peace.